Okay, we need to talk to the camera when we make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Is that right?
Peanut butter first.
Yeah, okay. Here, let's see here.
I gave you the knife and split it out.
Okay, so what's first?
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter's first, right?
Peanut butter first.
Okay, scoot over a little. Daddy's got a big butt. I can't fit on here. Okay. So, we do peanut butter first.
Peanut butter first.
Right? Here. Let's see. Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
But how do we do it? Do we put peanut butter only on one side or two sides?
One side.
No.
Why?
We do two sides.
Two sides.
Yeah, you got a double peanut butter.
Peanut butter? Double peanut butter.
Yeah.
My belly's gonna try that.
Your belly's gonna try this? Yeah, your belly's gonna love this.
Yeah.
So you gotta do double peanut butter so
Yeah.
the jelly doesn't make the bread all soggy, right?
No.
Okay, and then we don't do too much jelly so it doesn't make a mess when you eat it. Right? So there's a lot of sugar in here too.
Yeah.
Okay. So how's that look?
Good.
Okay, now what do we do? Like this? Flip it over. And there we go.
Cut the skin.
Oh no, you can eat the crust. It's good for you, remember?
I don't want the skin.
Then you don't have to eat it, but you should really try it. Okay.
Oh, the worst.
Are we gonna take that with us to work?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get some foil because we don't have any bags.
Can we build Frosty the Snowman?
You want to build Frosty the Snowman?
Can we build him right now?
We got to get our gloves. You don't have gloves. You refuse to keep them on.
Oh, yeah, we have some.
You have them? Where?
Yeah, right here.
Whoa, what are you, magic?
Yeah, I got some.
Okay, let me put them on.
Yeah.
So this is the same idea as the subway tile, since they are nice and small, small tile. I started down here, and as you can see, I could take these spacers out, and everything is dry. I mean, not dry, but the tile's not going anywhere. It's dry enough to, you can see some here. It's dry enough where the mud has set and grabbed the tile, and now I can take the spacers out of a good section and move them up top, so I don't have to keep buying a bunch more spacers, which I honestly I should have more anyway, but I lose them. Every job I do, I lose some. It's just the way it goes. See, like down here, they're on the floor in the dust, and then when you sweep up, you always lose a couple, so you always got to replenish, but now I need to replenish. And Home Depot's 45 minutes away, so this is the way it's going. I did about almost like 7 feet high. So I started this morning, and it's definitely dry enough now. So I'm just gonna pull in a bunch of these. I pulled probably 3 feet high. Just throw them in my pocket. And then continue up, and when I'm out, I'll come back down and pull another 3 feet. That way, because I don't want to pull, like, if I pull 5 feet now, maybe a little up higher isn't as dry. So, just a nice little trick. If you run out of spacers, you definitely don't have to stop, depending on what kind of tile you have. Because if you have some big tile, 24 by 24 or something like that, you gotta leave them till the next day. Even if it seems hard, like it's set, it's not worth it, because if stuff starts falling, when you come back the next day, you're not fixing it. You're gonna start ripping stuff off. So, pull these, and then when it gets set up, I gotta get set up on the scaffold. On the yellow scaffold, I'll throw some, probably mix some more mud. I'll throw some tile on there, my cutter, and that way I don't have to get down Or hopefully I don't have to get down. Okay, so here are all my starters. The halves. So it's an 8-inch and a 3.5. The only problem is with this brick tile, since they are all different in size, because my plan was to cut both sides, cut all these cuts and all these cuts and then just put it together. But since they're all different sizes, this side is each one is different than this side and different from themselves. So this side I'm just keeping the same and this side I'm cutting. That way everything is, it's 8 foot from here to here across end to end. So that way the 8 foot stays all the way up and just the pieces are going to have to be different. Just is what it is. Some tile, this happens a lot with, especially when you get into like brick look tile, stone look tile. It's just what it is. But when it's all done and grouted and I know because I'm doing it. If you're just looking at it, you can't tell. Everything looks the same, so I just know because I'm physically measuring each piece, and I have a line to follow, so it's just little things that you notice while you're doing, each job. But we're getting there. I was hoping Mila was going to hang with me today, but we were outside this morning, and she got pretty cold. She did like an hour though, so. Yeah. All right. Let's finish. Thank God for the tractor. We just picked the wood stove up right in the front door. And we have this little cart. And I rolled it right in. Takes about 500 pounds. Makes it feel real nice. Just push it instead of breaking my back. Okay. That's a wrap. Almost got done, but I'm getting tired. It's dark outside now, so tomorrow is another day. After all, it is Christmas. So, well, even though our Christmas is not till Tuesday, but still like to go hang out with Mila a little bit. Got the wood stove in here. Cannot wait to get that sucker hooked up. I'm gonna finish this in the morning. And then we'll set the wood stove over there. Then I'll build my platform. And then I'm gonna run out and go get whatever pipe I need. So hopefully tomorrow night, maybe, or Tuesday, we can have a fire in this bad boy. And heat this house. And I'm just gonna have to set up a fan somewhere, keep blowing the heat. And I just noticed too, the sheetrock guys forgot the ceiling fan, so hopefully they could find that before they leave. Because I also had one over here. So, just so if they do make any holes, they can patch it instead of me having to fix stuff. So, well, we'll see how it goes. Because once that wood stove's in, this whole half from here, all this living space to the hallway, and probably down in the hallway, all the kitchen, it should be way more than enough to heat this area, because this is 2,500 square foot wood stove. The whole house is 2,500 square feet, so this right here should only be 1,000 square feet. Or a little more, even if it's half. So this wood stove should be double this. Should be big enough to heat double the space. I'm hoping it just blows it out and makes it really hot. Because then I'll put a fan down the hallway and a fan in the other hallway. Just, it won't be the greatest living like with fans everywhere, but it's better than being cold. So I'm hoping it works. The only thing is, I'm probably going to be sleeping on the couch a lot during the winter to wake up and feed it. Because, once the fire goes out, it's going to start getting cold. But hopefully not with all this like insulation job I did. So we'll see. Just have to trial and error. So I believe today is day, I don't even know, 14, 15. So we're doing good. Honestly, I thought I would have more done, but what are you gonna do? I can't rush the spackle guys. They're doing a good job, and I don't like rushing people. They show up every day. That's what's important. The roofers, I was on like crazy rushing them because they just never showed up. So I was not happy. But these guys show up Saturday, Sunday, whatever. Like they've literally been here every day since December 5th. They started December 5th, and they were only not here one day because the truck broke. So they like 19 days straight, 20 days straight. So they did great. I just can't wait till they're done because they started sanding. You can see. So like, yeah, see the swirls? And then up here, there's no dust yet. So they started sanding. They probably got about a quarter of the house done, maybe a third. So I'm hoping tomorrow they'll come back and bang it out, clean up, and finish up. And then I can load I think I'm going to just throw all the flooring in the kitchen. And then just get after it. Did get as much done as I can. Wednesday, Thursday, depends. It depends because we're doing Christmas late, so I definitely want a day off with the kids and Courtney. So that's it for tonight. Tomorrow's another day.